Hello, people and bots. Grandpa Canuck here, and today we are going medieval. And yes, here we are. This is my village where I've created a horseshoe waterfall, and I've raised the water level. Well, that's Bonnie and Clyde, my two green check conures who love getting in on the conversation. So, see down here how this water bed is dug out a little deeper. What I did was I created a dam and I flooded all this area. So this was water, this was water. I raised it up by creating a dam, and now I have this larger lake and a wider river and a beautiful horseshoe fall here. So let's increase this again. Okay. So let's go to our blocks. We're going to raise the level again, okay? And we'll watch what happens to our water. Okay, so let's just let this happen in natural game time. Now, this might take a few minutes for the settlers to come on down here and do all this work. Let's see how much limestone I have. Don't know if I have enough. Let's see how it goes. What's going to happen to the water? We're going to watch. And this is all with the newest updates that have come out in this game. So you have the ability to do some work in water. Well, how are you going to get out of there? Are you trapped? You can't get out of there. Somebody's going to have to build you a staircase. Get you out of there. You're trapped. It's going to get worse if they don't build that staircase. She can't get out of the water. So we got the content for the last bit here. Oh, found some dry place to rest. Poor person. So we're going to have this water kind of dammed up to the next level here when this piece gets finished. And unfortunately, all my people went to sleep. You're no good at that. You're no good at that. So we'll have to wait until the other people wake up. We've got a person trapped below the waterfall too. I've never had that. "4 a.m. They'll be waking up soon. Oh, winter's coming too. "5 a.m. Everybody's waking up soon. There we go. Oh, you're going to build that yourself? And then you'll be able to climb out? Now you can get home. Okay. Let's watch what happens lot of water. Look. See the water increasing? Now that it's dammed up. So now it's filled up enough to go over. Okay, and that will continue as the water continues. Now you can see it's starting to fall over this. Let's just watch the water fill up more. And look, I've flooded all this land. This is now swampy. All this area is now wet. And it's increasing. See it? It was down here, now it's up to there. Let's let it keep going. All this is now unusable wet land. Over time, it's a lot of water. It's going to take a while. It's going to increase. I'm going to give it some time. But you can see what I've done. I've raised it enough to make this all marshland. And all this land that was dry, usable land, all this farm, is now all underwater. And I've created all this swampy marshland. For better or worse, of course. Okay, now you can see the water has increased again in level. So now it's really deep. And it's up to bottom of the steps now. Okay, now look at my waterfall. So if I would have created this more in the horseshoe shape rather than straight across, right? So it's created a new waterfall over here. And that'll keep increasing until it's at the edge of the tile top. So it's got one more level to go. It's a little deeper here, so it's falling down, and then it's coming over the horseshoe fall. Try something else. Let's do that. let's watch what happens after that's built to this. See how that's changed? Now let's do the same thing to this little bit here. So as the water fills up in here, so this is all a big lake now. See the different levels? Give it a little while. You can see it's up to the full level now. It's up to the top of the tile. Okay. That's full. Oh, cold snap. I think he was farming underwater. He was doing something to the crops. All this area is now flooded. Much larger lake. The trees will all die eventually. And now, this fall has a lot of water running along the edge. Much larger falls. Yeah, Bonnie. Or Clyde. It's Clyde. Clyde has some comments to give too. So that's water manipulation, which is a new thing in Going Medieval. It's taking a while to fill that up. Or did I miss a tile? Did I miss a tile there? Well, that tile's not missed. Look how we've changed that. That's cool. So you say, oh, hey, my goodness, it's right up to the edge of the village. And all this land here is now almost at the water level. What would the game do? What would the game do? We do this. leave those ones. So, what happens if we increase this even more? Big work project. Construction failed. Got more work to do on this dam, guys. Let's get at her. Well, look. We flooded up the side. And look. It's now flooded all the way rest of the round. There we go. Isn't that a nice moat? Well, that's nice. But what happens because we dammed the whole river up to that level? What's going to happen? Remember what happened when we put this lower piece in? It started slowly, and then it moved up. Is that going to happen again? Give the game mechanics some time to run. Oh, I'm a walled city. What's going to happen? But there's doors. What's going to happen? Remember this area we flooded out? My goodness. We've dammed it up so high, this whole area is starting to flood. It's starting to make a swamp. It's a lot of water. Can we dam up? Oh, here comes another wave of it. See how the mechanic works? From the point where the water is coming onto that level, it moves outwards in this square. Okay? Here's where the water was increasing. And look, part of our waterfall is gone. It's getting deeper. So the last wave came to here. It's a lot of water for the game engine to handle. to take a while. We're creating a large lake. Here comes the next wave. Oh, this is swampland now. Here comes another wave. Deeper water. All because we made that dam downstream. There's the line of the last one. Still filling all the voxels up. Here comes another one. A much deeper one, this one. Oh. So as it moves out and spreads out, you notice how the wave got smaller. So it's dealing with a volume of water, because as it spreads out, it gets shallower. There's another one. See? It spreads out, it needs more water, and so that it lowers a bit. But still, it's adding more water each time. How high will it go? Went went to the tree this time. Next one. Now obviously this formula is continuing and it's passing some water down farther and farther. So it's going to develop a balance of how much it'll go up compared to how much we've dammed this up here. So you can use this feature in a number of ways in the game. I'm now creating this rhythmic water filling, and it'll keep doing this until it finds a new balance. And I've flooded so much of the map. I mean, all this is going to flood. Well, it may have a dissipation effect, and it's not going to dam it up any more than this. So maybe this is the new norm. Now the next time I'd have to dam it up all the way from... Oh, no, it's right off the edge of the map now. Okay. I think we've taken the water to a level we cannot raise it up beyond this. Because it's emptying off the map over here. Let's watch that. It's reaching the edge. Yeah, the next tile we put it over the edge. So without bringing my dam all the way up to here, I couldn't continue this. But I think you get the idea. Water manipulation. It's a real thing in Going Medieval now. I think it killed our tree. Eventually we'll kill all these trees. Now, certain plants like the water and certain plants don't. Willows will start growing where the other trees wouldn't, for instance. But all this area is much too big for the water increase. It is dissipating out. Because of the terrain of the map, I cannot increase it more in the area I've selected. And I would be the same thing if I created a dam in these situations. Right, here was the next drop. What was here? One more experiment. We'll dam it up here. Force my poor people to come out here. Well, they're sleeping. It's going to take a day. Very neat effect. Dissipate out. Here's the other side effect. back to that in a little while. We'll see how the game manipulates it when we do this higher level. It should spread out just over this area here, and we'll see what happens when it hits the edge of the map. We'll also see what happens to the water when it meets this new hole. I'm gonna fall in the hole. Yeah, I think we reached the equilibrium where this area is drying out on the water increase, so the water is only going so far. Oh, mind you, it looks like it's staying a little longer this time. Look at that. They created a problem with the water at that level. They can't get out. Watch what happens when the water comes in. They can swim out. Now note that this is not going to empty out anymore. Now you got yourself trapped, Ramsey. Well, there's the new dam. Poor Ramsey here. So this new dam has created this larger waterfall. There it is. So it does have a volume of water calculation to it. Poor Ramsey. There's the water, Ramsey. It's filling up. You can swim out. Look, it went farther. Oh no. And it dried out. It's like some kind of ground soaking up effect. So the larger the area, okay. So there you can see what's happened. And let's just go check down the other end. So look at all the water damage we created. Now, just to show you where we were, let's load in the original on where it was before we manipulated the water. So this is before we manipulated the water today, just as we started at the start of the video. And after we did so much water manipulation, this will be a little shocking, I think. Come on, game, chug through it. Placing objects. Finish placing them, please. Here's our village. Here's our simple waterfall. Remember this land? Yeah. We brought the water up over this level. We flooded all this out. Here's where we're doing our little manipulation. Okay. There's the multi-tiered drop waterfalls. Remember, we made our second go across here. Or was it here? Here. Blocking it off. Okay. So that's the water manipulation in Going Medieval. Creating all kinds of funky flooding and waterfalls. If you like the content of the video, please subscribe and follow. If you have any comments, suggestions, or if you have any questions, state the time on the video and I'll get back to you. I'd love to hear from you. So this has been exploring the water in Going Medieval. So all you people and bots, be good to one another. Take care. See you next time.